Oh,
So I have my dress in here.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to throw this stuff.
That's really sweet.
Actually, I'm going to put my dirty stuff here. And your shorts are in the one next door. Actually, no, I just want to take one drawer. I don't want to move out of the have-not room.
I see what you're saying.
It's fucking disgusting in this house.
Oh, for mesh.
It stresses me out.
But I can now pinpoint who's the dirty ones and who aren't.
Who?
I
Obviously.
want to throw him.
Bobby's kind of bad, isn't
It was so bad. I scream. Don't you see me screaming at him every day?
Well, and it's like,
I'm like
he comes in, he's like, can I make you some Cineslop? And like, I was about to do it. I just asked him, how do you preheat the oven? And he's like, I'll do it. And then he just makes a huge fucking mess of it.
These are people that don't live on their own, but then I was like, Kevin, you live on your own. And Kevin's like, I eat a sub brand.
He eats out, yeah.
Every day. I was like, okay. And I was like, is your house kind of messy? He's like, kind of. And I can just tell, like, I was like, kids.
I just don't understand how you can, like, see your hair on people's toothbrushes and shit. And just, like, every day, just see it and leave it.
I don't understand when you do something, how you're not, like, me coming in here, like, sometimes I can be, like, kind of messy a little bit.
Yeah, me
like,
too.
But, like, coming in here, I was like, I'm going to be, like, the best of the best.
Right.
Because I don't want to be put on the block
Give
or something.
anybody
anything to do, yeah. I'm like...
But what honestly pisses me off is that, like, that has no bearing to any of these people. And these people don't, no one gives a fuck.
I literally was like, I'm now being that bitch, and I'm like, when was the last time you did a dish?
When I see, like, they make all those cards, and that mustard and ketchup will just sat there forever, it's like, they're like, we're fun, we do stuff. Yeah, that's the reason I don't do stuff, because I know it's more effort and energy than you would.
Well, Big Brother shuts it down anyway.
And, like, yeah, I'd fucking take out all my clothes and look at them all and show you all. And if I just felt like, well, then I'll just scatter them all over the.
Mine's getting probably bad, right? I'll at least have a hamper.
No, you're fine. You know what I mean? Like, I do fun things if I just didn't clean them up. Like, if I didn't have to do that other effort part.
I was like, I'm like, if we all did one dish together.
Just do your fucking dish.
Or put it in the dishwasher.
She's kind of bad too, B, and I love her to death, but she's bad. So, like, she made an omelet, used 3 pans and a plate, and then just, like, that's a whole lot of work for someone.
But then she, like, complains so bad. She's not sitting well.
What?
She's not sitting well with people.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, when she was on Slop, she was, I'm not like me, this isn't like me, but she's acting the exact same, and now she has food, and I'm on Slop, and I'm still trying to cheer you up.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm mad, though, too, because everybody's like, we'll come down, they'll be like, what were you guys doing?
What?
Like, we'll leave here, and everybody's like, what were you guys doing?
I know.
I was like, can I not have a friend? Like, I was so pissed last night, because I was like...
Well, but look at all the other people who just are fucking constantly together.
Well, this is what I said, like, so anyway, Cindy lost it. Like,
Cindy what?
Like, lost it. And I was like, whatever, like, okay, fine. Like, I'm just gonna...
She kind of said that to me, too, or like, Willow told me, but she seemed like she was just kidding with me.
No, she's like, I know her personality. It's a lot like mine. So she likes to be center of attention, and me and her clash heads a lot because we're a lot alike, right? And I'm like, okay, fucking take Cindy, take JP. I don't give a fuck. Like, I was like, I just literally, and looking back, like last night, so like, you have everybody up and talking. I haven't had a normal conversation with somebody yet in this house. You and I, maybe a little bit, but I was like, no one has ever asked me, what was your life like? Or what, that's also my fault.
I have.
You have.
You know I have.
But I'm like, then I was like, it doesn't matter.
And I feel like I know I feel like we went through similar things. I feel like.
I don't care.
I don't want to bring that shit up.
I don't really care.
I don't know where.
But I'm like, then I was like.
You know we've had real conversations.
Yeah, no. I'm just like.
Other than that.
Anyway, and then like people are just like, oh yeah, you are with Sarah. I'm like, who gives a fuck if I'm with Sarah? Who gives, like, I'm so cranky.
Finally, no, now see, this is me.
I'm just so cranky.
Now
Like,
you
doesn't
see that
matter.
I'm always
So anyway, like I love those girls, but I was like, they were like, yeah, like, and I know Peely was just trying to understand, and I was like, do you know what it's like to be so lonely in here? Literally,
Like,
no
what
one.
do you mean? Don't they know me by now?
I think they were just kind of like, well, Willow's never opened up to anybody, and like I wouldn't kiss the boys in the hot tub. So then they're just like questioning, like, well, like I think
everybody's so heteronormative. So it makes sense for you to kiss a boy, but it just makes no sense for you to.
I don't care.
Even put your lips for 4 seconds on my lips.
And then I said, I kiss Ashley at night like that, and I was like, yeah. And I think they were just trying to make sense of it, but I was like, do you know how I go when you're laying in bed with them? And I was like, and Kevin's like,
it's like you're out of the game.
And they were like, you're so right. And I was like, do you know what it's like to lay there? And I don't have conversations with anyone. Nobody's even really talking game to me. And I worked so hard to get here, and I don't even feel like a human being in here. And they were just like, oh, okay. Thank you.
They don't get it though, because they do have that.
Anyway, and then I'm like, I can't have. I would hate to be put in the box just because I became friends with Sarah. Like, do you know what I mean?
Oh, fuck, like, that's not gonna happen.
And everybody's like, oh, like, they're like, you're in this romance. I don't.
Okay, let's stop joking around and we'll just be sweet with each other when no one's around.
To me, I'm like, that's not fair.
Of course it's not fair, but it's what we have to do right now.
What?
It's not fair, but it's what we have to do to keep you safe.
And I don't want Kaden to be like, oh, like, Sarah can't be herself, or like, this is a message to all Canadians. You do what you want to do. Sarah's a perfect example. I've never met somebody like you, and I think my mind was very closed off. I thought you could be one or the other, but you want to be something, you can do whatever you want, and I think you should be very proud of yourself, and I'm very happy that you're on this cast.
I love you. I love you.
And if any of my siblings...
But this is a perfect example of, like, certain things make sense, right? And it makes sense for Kevin to have basically the exact same opinions as me, but he's a man, so that makes sense. Whatever the fuck.
I don't care.
That's the thing, they think this is so real because one's a man and one's a woman. But, and it just like makes sense. It fits that box. But this isn't real.
I don't know. I'm so confused.
Right. Like what we do for comfort, and that's what they're doing too.
I know. Yeah.
It's exactly the same. But they think it's real, and because like they could get married, because like women and men do that. And like, that's what the way the perfect world works.
Kevin sat here last night with us.
Kevin what?
Was here last night with us while you guys were doing your thing. And Cindy was like, you want to be in a relationship with him, but you're choosing not to be. Because he's all like, well, we'll see in the outside, we'll see in the outside. And he's like, no. This is the real world. So she's like, you either decide.
See, Cindy's good for us to come back here because she doesn't give a fuck. She'll shake things up a bit.
That's what I mean. I need to, if she doesn't want me near you, then I'm not being near her. If we can get her on our side, that's perfect. But you gotta be like, Willow's good. I think, of course, she was in here talking to me for a while.
I was in here when they were first talking, and she was just like talking about like social media stuff. And, like,
okay.
And then I left because I was like, people are gonna be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's so fucking.
That's what I mean, yeah. But then like,
B doesn't love her so much. So.
I know, I just want to be on my toes. I would hate, that's what I was like. So now I'm like scared. Like, I was like, I love you.
But she likes me, and she, like, yeah, she won't get so.
I said
yeah,
that. I told her, but I was like, I don't care. I was like, I'm excited. I was like, I'm sleeping next to Sarah. Do you know how nice it is to have somebody next to you? I was like, and I like you because you love everybody. So like, you feel love from you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I love you so much.
The same as everyone else, but I mean, I'm
not the same. Everybody has a uniqueness, and there's only. And I don't love anybody like I love you, and I just feel like a what's the word, like I understand, you know, I feel like you understand me more than other people.
I tried to, but it's hard sometimes. I'm learning Canada.
I'm pretty hard to define.
I like that though, and like I said, I think that's really, really cool.
I love you, and you are too. But you just play the game better. I never have been able to play.
I'm horrible.
Not this game, but you know what I mean. The game. Like the world, and just like, you know.
Give me your back.
Mellow, down to earth, laid back.
You can't say anything out loud.
Okay.
Got that one?
No.
Got that first letter? Starts with my name.
Okay.
Got that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Walla? Walla, bro?
Okay, I'm sending you sentences, okay? Okay, so this is the first. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, now this one is the next word. 3 letters.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Got that one?
How many letters?
4. So this is the first letter. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the next one.
Yeah.
This is the next one.
Do that one again. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Single.
That's awful.
So that's why I don't say anything. So.
It's gonna understand.
Oh, I don't really care about that anymore. I don't really care. I literally was gonna give up everything anyway. They could have been like, give your firstborn. I probably would have.
And so we gotta do this, okay?
I show you water.
Stay close to me.
He's gonna be mad that I even say his name.
Well, he can suck it.
No, he doesn't. He just wants me to win. So, he understood. He was like, whatever it takes, just win.
Exactly, and you're here to try hard.
Sucks.
And you're doing it for you, both of you.
I think that's like the biggest fear is to leave here and then I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what kind of edit I'm getting. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like when I come out, I don't know what. You know, I gotta make a phone call.
But it's if
Andrew James Gordon.
it's so
It's me.
gross to use cliches, and it's not like I believe in like a divine plan or anything, but everything does happen for a reason if you make the choice to make it. You know what I mean? Like we all make the most of everything. It's like if that's what happens, then that's what was supposed to happen for you, and you just have to fuck it and keep going and make the best of it.
Yeah.
And it never was
Yeah, I know.
shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. It's like a different world in here.
And like it's so fucked because like I go through it too, and I like am in the most like stable, loving, supportive relationship. Like Scott is.
Yeah.
You couldn't find a more supportive person than Scott and Susie.
And you guys have like so many years together and so many.
But I still like I'm like am I making him proud? Like all this type
Oh,
of
I think
stuff.
everybody gets like that.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like we're gonna get out, and you're gonna get so much love.
I know. I think, and then sometimes I resent things, and then I'm like, I look at things and I'm like, why? Like I don't understand some of the process. I don't know.
For sure, I understand.
No.
But it's a TV show. And that's another thing. If there's, when we get out and there's weirdness, that's what you have to remind people. I'm really kind of nervous.
Really? Fucking
How
blacked
old?
out on the